Greetings and welcome back to Stardrive 2. So we are at war with the Czech affiliation and I am moving all my fleets over to the murder system because it seems to be the location where they might attack, and if not, then at least it will be a location that they will pass in case they want to attack my capital. Also, in the meantime, I am building listening posts, so I got one back here and one over here. I'm gonna be building one down here in this gap as well. And I guess I'll be moving this ship a little bit closer this way to make sure that they do not try to go past my listening post and attack from this side. I don't think it's bound to happen, but you never know. So I just want to be sure that I have listening posts everywhere. Also, in the meantime, I've done a small upgrade to the broadside. So this was the regular one, and now I upgraded it to this. A few of these weapons have been upgraded. I also exchanged the nuclear power for fusion power, which allowed me to cram in a few more things. And I also added in a bunch more engines because, well, as you can see, the turning speed of the regular broadside is quite slow. And I managed to up it to 9, which I guess is kind of important, seeing as this is supposed to be a ship that has to shoot from its broadsides, so it has to try and keep up with the enemy. I've always found that they are very, very slow, so that's not very good. It's also going to be a lot faster, so hopefully this works out. I can refit some ships in the murder system. The nice thing is that this does have the orbital shipyard. Here, the ancient shipyard. I'm also building the starbase. So let's start off with... I'm gonna wait until the starbase is built, and then I'm gonna be doing some refits on these broadsides. I haven't really upgraded the frigates yet. No idea why. Maybe I should have. Let's see if I cram in a few fusion powers. That would be more than enough. Then you have 2 more spots left. What do we do with those? Honestly, I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe a capacitor. 2 capacitors. Yeah, okay, well, that doesn't really do all that much. Although I guess I could put in another extra engine. I guess that would be useful. Let's see. Put one down there. And these are armored. So this gives us a little bit more of a buffer. And you know what? This does lower my power use, so let's cram in another one of these. Now it's at infinite, that's great. And how about this? Okay, let's put another ordnance in this gap. Okay, now the ship is supposed to be faster, so let's call this the Dit Owl 2. And I can refit them as well. It's just a very minor upgrade. You know, I could upgrade these weapons to be more powerful. These, for example, they are just very simple. Let's give them... Let's see, overload might be useful. Oh yeah, I guess it's all very useful. Let's go with rapid fire. Let's see what that does. Still at infinite. Alright, now we got the... well, no, the point defense remains as it is. But we got the rockets. Let's take a look at those. I can give them the overload, which would make them do a lot more damage. I think the arc is fine. These things have a a fast turn radius, so they shouldn't have an issue getting into range. You know what, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Okay, that looks fine, I think. So let's save this as the old 2. Overwrite. Okay, there we go. Now we can refit all the ships to be a little bit more updated, so that we are ready to welcome the Czech affiliation in case they do intend to attack, which I very much think they will. I'm also going to be researching the shields, because, well, apparently class 2 shields can be researched, only the class 1 and class 3. You gotta get class 2 from a hero, or you gotta find it somewhere. So let us continue. We are still way over the command point limit. And we have a starbase now, excellent. So, seeing as... let's put down a listening post, and this one will arrive shortly. Alright, so seeing as we don't see any of them attack yet, I will assign one of these to be refitted. Let's refit this broadside to broadside 2. Okay, there we go, and let's prioritize it. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, really? 19 turns? That's a lot. That's odd. Let's no, it's only 3 turns. For some reason it didn't really show everything down here. So yes, apparently it only shows the build time of the ship itself, not the refit. So that's kind of odd, I suppose. We are making a ton of money now, so I think I could lower the taxes a little bit so that we have more production. Something like this could do. It seems like at the capital we aren't building anything, so let's change that. If I could select the planet. Oh, there we go. So, what do we need to build? I guess I could build the galactic net over here as well. Now, what are all these fleets doing here? This is a troop transport. Oh, right. Those were the guys from the derelict ship. Let's send them back to the planet. No, that's not what I intended to do. Sometimes it's very difficult to get things done properly. Oh, there we go. Now, let's land them all. Okay, that got rid of those ships. Now let's merge these. Alright, here we got a little bit of a last stand defensive fleet with all these science cruisers and with the with a few corvettes. And this one broadside will be finished, so let's upgrade another one. I guess this one will have to do. Oh, and I really should prioritize it before the infantry base, although I do really want the infantry base because that will pretty much be the last line of defense in this system. So that's kind of important. And we got another colony ship. And we have class 1 shields. Very good. So I will also be changing up some of the ship layouts for the shield cruisers. As you can see, I had some shield cruisers here, but these were using the class 2 shields that I got in my other playthrough from one of the heroes. So seeing as I don't have that now, yeah, and this isn't a very ideal shield cruiser. This was pretty much like a a hybrid between a broadside and the shield cruiser. So with the shield cruiser I pretty much went with a bit of shield and a bit of armor, and well, I didn't really think that it went all that well, because the armor is still somewhat flimsy. I don't know. So with the Shield 2 cruiser I got rid of all the armor and added a whole bunch of shields, especially on the sides, because well, I couldn't really cram in more shields in the middle because of the layout. So yeah, let's see what we can do. So if I go with the Shield 2 and just exchange these ones for... Oh, these are smaller actually. I didn't know that. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Let's get rid of all of this and slam this in the middle. Now I could get rid of that one. Add in a small one here and here. And the power is still fine. It's actually not too bad, I must say. All in all, it probably has the same amount of shield as the Class 2 ones. I think Class 2 doubles the shield power, but yeah, Class 2 is just slightly worse than a large Class 1. But the Class 2 is also bigger, so it's honestly not that bad, I must say. So let's just go with these Class 1 shields. I also add these ones on this side because I want these quadrants on the sides to pretty much be very well protected, because these can shoot indefinitely because of the laser cannons. These ones in the front, well, they require ordnance, and if the fight does drag on long enough, these ones will not be that ideal anymore. So I'm just gonna keep that as it is. Maybe I'm gonna drop the small ones in the middle. Now we still have some room left. What do we do with that? I could add some more point defense. Let's see if I can put some ordnance down here, and then we got a few small laser cannons down here, but that's not very ideal. Could I get rid of these? Only if I add some more up here. I wanna put in some more engines so that they are more maneuverable. There we go. And now we need some more power or capacitors. Let's see what it would do with more capacitors. No, I'm gonna go with power. Alright, now it's infinite. Power is fine, ship turn speed is fine. So this should actually work, I hope. How do I call this thing? Shield cruiser. Let's go with 0.1. I don't know. At least that way I will know that it has the lowest class shields. Or at least I hope I will know. Have to find out soon enough. Yeah, let's continue. I'm first gonna refit the broadsides because that doesn't take too long. Oh, right, and some more research. So, what am I gonna do next? Some nice missiles would be interesting, seeing as I do use missiles quite a lot. Yeah, let's get some better missiles. Because I often find that when you use them against fast opponents that they just outrun the missiles, which is not good. Another broadside has been refit. Let's queue up the next one. I don't want to refit them all at once because now I'm gonna make sure that I refit the right ones. some reason it always shows that I can refit them, but that doesn't make sense. There should be some broadsides here already. Oh, wait a minute, I can see it right here. Right, so now we need this one refitted. There we go. Do we need to build anything? We are building trade goods here. Let's see if I can change that up to something else. Maybe I could build a new shield cruiser back here. That could help. Yeah, let's build one. 10 turns, is that it? Wow, that's very fast. I must have a ton of production here. Very good. We also have the galactic network now. We have 1, which gives us 1 research for now. But once I build more, that should start accumulating. So I need to build something down here. I guess I could queue up the galactic network, seeing as we started doing that now. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Oh, and I should build this listening post. There we go. So now we got a... Oh, what's that? Creature fleet. They are seemingly going that way. Hopefully they continue doing that. Or they are just staying in the Ionic Storm. That's also fine. As long as they don't attack. Oh yeah, I got my explorer ship down here. Let's send it back for some refueling. Just kind of checking if everything is still okay. That's right, we also put down some colonists down here on the asteroid belt. I guess I should be building some things down here as well. Let's start over the starbase, because that will give me even more command points, and I think it's totally worth the cost. I'm gonna be needing all the command points I can get. Oh, that's right, we got another colony ship down here. Where do we send this guy? This nanocache would give me more production. Yeah, something else that I totally neglected last time was that with these special resources, I always read the yellow text, because I thought, well, that obviously has to be the benefit, right? But apparently these things also give a bonus for every 1 resource you have, and the exploitation bonus is a different bonus that you get when you get 4. So this one gives me +1 production per worker across my empire for each one I have, and I have 2 of these, so it's actually quite good. And same with these, for example, Limba seeds. They give me plus 0.5 food per farmer, so that's pretty decent. So I certainly want to colonize these sort of things. That kind of changes my strategy a little bit. But let's just go and colonize the Murder 2 planet. Now we got the galactic network on Cordrazine Collective. That's good. So we can't really build anything else here except for a slave pit, but I don't really want to mess with a slave pit. I don't really exactly know how it works. I guess the only way I can get slaves if I attack someone. Now this could be useful against Chuck, but it's not that crucial and it doesn't take that many turns to build, so I can still decide to build it later on. But for now I'm gonna leave it as it is. In the meantime, let's build another ship down here. Let's build another shield cruiser. There we go. And the first other shield cruiser is about to finish. And confirm colonization. Yes, indeed. Now we need to build a xenomine. That's good. Still no sign of the check. I guess that's fine. That means I got a little bit more time to build up all my defenses and offenses, I suppose. I'm gonna be attacking them eventually, but for now, I guess it's somewhat of a cold war. Alright, now we are refitting this one. Very good. I guess I should be building a fleet academy here. I'm gonna build this after I refitted this one. I'm not sure if they keep their level after a refit. I would guess that they do, but you never know. I think they do. They're all still level 2. This one is actually level 3. Alright, good enough. Oh, no, 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 stay there. And you have a shield cruiser, excellent. Let's send it over to the murder system. And let's build a new thing down here. This is a very good production planet, I must say. It has a... Oh yeah, we are getting more production now because we colonized that planet with the nano cache. So that's all very, very good. Right. What do we need next? I guess I'm gonna make a few more corvettes because they are cheap. And it can be useful simply as... Oh, Core World Pride. Okay. You now enjoy 5% bonus approval rating. Excellent. Did that help me in any way? Well, we're back to content. I guess that does help. We still have the farming issue over here. So I'm gonna be needing another planet where I could farm. None of these will do, they're all radiated, so I won't be getting any food from all of this. But there is one planet, I think... Not this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one is actually decent, despite the fact that it is a desert with the underground ocean. And, well, I guess the Bacta route is also very nice. I would actually be getting 3 food per farmer if I were to go on this one, compared to this one, for example, 0. That's actually 2. That's 2. So I might go and colonize this one eventually. But for now, I think I want to continue building my fleet. I'm actually at the fleet cap now. Do I have any other place that I should be building a starbase? I got one here. I know I got a starbase down here. I'm building one at this asteroid field, and we should be building one here eventually. I guess I could move a few people to murder 2. I should be able to afford to move 1 farmer, I hope, to murder 2. No starvation, I hope. I'm not seeing any starvation at all. Okay, that's good. Let us continue. And now we have private shipyards at Cordrazine 2. That means... Oh, cool. So, good. Less cost if you want to rush some ships. So, what do we need next? No, I'm honestly thinking I might put down a cloning center, because that would allow me to have a lot more people everywhere. Because my colonies will grow, and a lot of these colonies are, well, kind of bad when it comes to growth, because of all the lack of farming and the radiation and all that sort of stuff, so that's not very good. So I could build a cloning center. Yeah, let's just do it. In the meantime, the fleet should be... Alright, we're still building the shield cruiser here. Still, no sign of the check. Let's see which one. Okay, this one. Let's send it over to murder as well. This fleet is now starting to look a little bit nicer. We are still refitting the ship. No, we aren't. Okay, I'm gonna wait 3 turns and then I'm gonna refit another broadside. Alright, and we got another galactic thing. So now it's starting to go up because we got 3 of these. That means we get 9 research from all of that. So that's very good. And the next one will grant me... well, I guess it's... Well, apparently I can't count anymore. So the next one would give me 4, probably 5. No, wait. Yeah, 5 I think. I might be completely wrong, because I can't seem to count today. But let's see what else I can build down here. Do I need a pollution? Yes, I guess I could use a pollution resequencer. It's always useful. Especially seeing as I do focus so much on industry. Oh, and now, there we go. The check, and that is a very big fleet, but a lot of these, well, they're all level 1. They have some troop transports, and they are going for the murder system, it appears. I'm gonna get rid of my exploration frigate because it has no use there. I'm gonna move it over. How did I only detect them over here? That's kind of odd. I should have seen them all the way down here. Oh yeah, I guess because the alert only goes when they enter my territory, which is kind of bad because I would have liked it if the alert would go in case you spot a new hostile fleet just anywhere, because that's exactly why I have these listening posts. I guess I should have seen them coming like a turn or 2 ago when they were over here perhaps, but I didn't. Because, well, in this game you end the turns pretty quickly and then things can happen pretty fast, so I wonder if my ship will actually get there before them. My shield cruiser. So what is their ETA? 3 turns, so I don't think I can refit another one unless I rush it. That's actually a possibility. How many ships do I have? I mostly have cruisers and frigates. I'm not sure if I'm gonna win. I hope I do. But let's see, we should have another broadside. It's a cruiser. Oh, I guess I upgraded them all. No, here we got a strafing broadside. Alright, well, let's upgrade it to this one. Luckily we did finish the infantry base, so we got a bit of infantry down here that could potentially defend, but let's make sure that they're all upgraded properly. We also have Le Tigre, which I guess could be very useful. What is this? Smartling. This unit gains +6 damage on attacks made with ranged ballistic weapons. Well, let's make sure that you have an even better ranged ballistic weapon. So let's give you... Oh, it's locked. Well, that sucks. We got a simple laser rifle. Could be giving you a fusion carabine, which is actually pretty good. Let's do that. The range is somewhat less, but it should be giving a lot more damage. So that's good. Now let's upgrade these guys as well. I think I will be going for the fusion carabine instead of the rail rifle, because the fusion carabine does shoot 3 bursts that each do apparently 6 damage, which is actually more than the 15 damage of the rail rifle. The range is somewhat less. That's the only downside, I suppose. Maybe I could mix them up. Let's give you the fusion carabine. Let's give you the rail rifle. I don't think I need evasion. I'm gonna make this just a straight up firing squad. Let's get rid of the knives, because, well, knives are good when you have these laser rifles, for example, because these cannot shoot from close by, but once you have these ones that can shoot from range 1 or a pistol, you don't really need a combat knife, I think. It's not that good, so let's add in a fusion carbine here, let's add in a rail rifle over here. Now we got 2 medics. Let's give some heavy armor to these guys. Oh right, and we also have smart blood. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, let's give them smart blood instead of heavy armor. Although, I guess I'm gonna mix it up. Some smart blood and some heavy armor. And what else do I give them? They all have weapon, they all have some armor. I guess I'm gonna give them evasion anyway. That might be useful. Okay, so these guys are all properly equipped. Now the next turn we might be getting another infantry, so I might need to look at that. Let's continue. I am still refitting that ship, so let's rush it. Alright, now I wonder if my ship will reach there first. It seems to be a little closer, but you never know. Now can we actually defend against all of this? Let's see, this is a small ship. So that's a corvette, that's a corvette. This is a cruiser, I presume. With fighters. This is just a frigate. Right, so they have a few carriers. That's actually a lot of fighter base. But they are terribly armored. They don't seem to have... No, they barely have any armor, and I don't see any shields, so these guys should go down pretty fast if I can get close enough. I might need to send my frigates after them. These guys are all corvettes. They got a few... Holy crap, look at that. All the ordnance, that's insane, and these rockets aren't even upgraded. Although they do seem to get a damage bonus from something. That's a weird design. Yeah, I guess they can shoot for a long time, but honestly, they will not survive for a long time, so that's kind of weird. Are they using all the same ships? No, this is a different one. That's a lot of engines, they will be very fast. But luckily I do have ships with a big firing arc. So, before I forget, let's queue up a few things down here. We might be needing some more ships soon enough, so I'm gonna queue up more shield cruisers. Okay. I guess we can... I wonder if I upgrade another one, will it be done before the end of the turn or not? So if I upgrade it, the turn afterwards it should be completed, but will it be completed before the attack or after the attack? I'm not gonna try it. Let's just build something. Let's build the galactic net. Alright, and now let's check out the fight. Okay, my ship actually arrived before they attacked. We also got the starbase. We should have more ships, but apparently I cannot scroll. That's odd. We can still see the strips below, but it's weird. Alright, well, let's fight. Unfortunately, I don't have the mines yet. It actually doesn't look too bad. They only have... Well, I guess they have 5 cruisers, but they are carriers. This will be interesting. So I'm gonna move the small ships in the back, because otherwise they get shot up pretty fast. Now I'm thinking if I'm gonna make a dedicated flank for small ships or not. Let's see, most of their carriers are over here, so I'm actually gonna move my small ships over here so that they can try and flank them. I'm also gonna move these guys up here. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna make this a whole flank with small ships. Then we have the shield cruiser, broadside, broadside, broadside. Okay, I guess I can leave 2 broadsides over here. And then we have a bigger flank down here. I want them to shoot at the broadside first. The shield cruisers are close range. Let's actually put the shield cruisers on the flank. Okay, let's just see how this goes. And there come all the fighters. The station is now shooting. There go the rockets. These guys aren't shooting apparently. Or are they? I hope I didn't mess anything up. No, these are all broadsides too, so... Or I guess they don't have any rockets, okay. Now we got those guys. Let's flank with our small ships. They should be fairly fast. So what are we doing here? Okay, wait, let's pause for a moment, because I can't really see what the hell is happening everywhere. So let's send up the shield cruisers closer. We got the broadsides tanking everything. Okay, let's continue. Oh, this one is getting hit quite hard, but he's still doing reasonably well. Let's go and attack those ships. I see some things explode. Now, it's difficult to see what exactly explodes because of the whole way that you don't see any icons anywhere that indicate what exactly your ships are doing. Kind of like Total War style, I suppose. So that's kind of unfortunate. So how are my small ships doing? They might all be dead. I still got 2 corvettes left. All my frigates are dead. But then again, they don't seem to have all that much left except for a few of these. They mostly have fighters left, I think. Something blew up. Oh yeah, it's their ships. Let's send this ship back to the rest, so that they don't... Yeah, I think they all only have these small ships left. Oh, this is a another one. Let's send the shield cruiser in. I think I lost 1 shield cruiser, or maybe not. Let's see. Broadside, 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 cruiser. Okay, so I guess he's still alive. So, what did we lose? I think we only lost the frigates and a few corvettes. Yeah, frigate, corvette, frigate, frigate. Yeah, okay, so we actually destroyed their whole fleet. Excellent. And we only lost a few frigates and some corvettes. The cruisers did fine. So that's very nice to see. Please let us end this war. Not yet. Not yet. So, okay, well, I guess I'll be ending the episode here because it's gone on quite long. But I wanted to include this last battle here because otherwise it might have been a, I don't know, an episode with not a lot of action, so... Alright. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.